4th and 5th grade, this is the worksheet you're going to be using for going over color. Now, if you are unable to print this out, then you can always take a piece of paper and draw out what you see is best. I know there's a lot of things. We're not going to hit everything on this worksheet. We're just going to go over the important things. So make sure that if you can print it out, you have it printed out. If not, just use a blank piece of paper to draw the things that we're going to go over. If you're using colored pencils, paint sticks, or markers, please understand you have to have all 6 of your colors, your primary, red, yellow, blue, and your secondary, green, purple, orange, out. If you are using paint, you only have to have your primary colors because we can use those to mix the new colors. So, what is color? If you weren't sure, it says explain and give an example. Color is, we're going to write the word hue. Hue is another name for color. And then write your favorite color. Let's see, Miss Lawson likes, today I'm going with yellow. So, hue is just a fancy word for color. And then write your favorite color. Then we'll move down. Primary colors. If you were watching the video, the primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. So again, if you're using anything, painting, sticks, markers, you're just going to color those 3 in. I'm going to use my paint sticks. Those are my favorite things to use. So regardless of what material, you're going to fill those 3 in. Now, we're going to skip this one. Then we're going to move over to our secondary colors. So if you, whatever material, and once you did your primary on the squares, you're going to do your primary on the color wheel. How to make green. So we're going to make green. If you find green on the color wheel, use my markers. There's our green, and it's going to tell you what 2 colors make it. If you look at green and you go up to the next primary, you see it's blue, and then go down to the next primary and yellow. That make green. So the same thing, orange, find your orange, find the color wheel, the word orange. Color that in, and then look for the primary colors that surround the orange, red and yellow. Red and yellow make orange. Okay, purple, find your purple, which is violet. Color that in on your color wheel. Then look at your 2 primary, red and blue. Make purple. Now we're gonna skip over that, and we are going to talk about complementary colors. Complementary colors on the color wheel are colors that are directly across from each other. So if you're looking, blue is directly across orange, purple, and yellow, red, and green. So these are good things to remember because it helps when you're picking out your outfits, when you're painting a picture, when you are thinking about colors that represent something. For example, orange and blue we know represent the Gators, red and green represent a holiday. So the definition, complementary colors are colors across from each other. That's important to know. And then your warm and cool colors. This is just a bonus. We're not going to do monochromatic or that. So warm colors. Warm colors, you think of the sun. You think of fire. This is also good to know because if you're ever painting, you never want to mix warm with cool because you'll have gray. So you want to get yellow, orange, and red. These are your 3 warm colors, and you're going to color yellow, red, and orange. Those are your warm colors. So fire, sun, hot things. So when I think of that, those 3 colors pop in my head. The other 3 colors left, purple, green, and blue, these are your cool colors. Think of water. Water is cool, water is blue. So blue, purple, and green. Again, when you're ever using a lot of colors, you want to make sure you don't paint your warm and your cool at the same time. You would always want to paint your warm first, let that dry, then paint cool over it, or vice versa. Paint cool first, let it dry, then add your warm, because it will make a gray color if you do this. Now, this is just the activity to get the knowledge to answer the questions on your Google form. This paper is not going to be turned in any way. This is just the information that will be on the Google form. So you need to go back to the Google Classroom, make sure you find the 4th and 5th grade Google form quiz, and that is how I'm grading you on the information we just went over.